Hi guys, how are you? So I've been getting a lot of suggestions lately on a YouTube video, and on a lot of my suggestions there's been people asking me to do a Q&A, and I finally decided to do one. So I have a lot of people, they've been messaging me and Snapchatting me a lot of questions that they've wanted to know. So here we are, let's begin. So the first question I received was, where are you from? And I am originally from Mexico. My ethnicity is Mexican. I am 100% Mexicana from Sonora, Mexico. My whole family is from Chihuahua, Sonora, Soy Ferry. Where do you live currently? I currently live in Florida. And when I say that, people always imagine, oh my God, you live in Miami. No. I live nowhere near Miami. I live in a small town called Ocala, and we call it Slocala because there's really nothing to do here but ride horses and go to farms. That's it. Like the beach, our closest beach is like 2 hours away. Another question I got asked is, have you ever shoplifted? Honestly, when I was younger, maybe I was about 3 or 4, I remember I used to live in Utah, because before I lived in Florida, I used to live in Salt Lake when I was younger, and we went to the store. It was kind of like Walmart. I don't remember what it was called, but you guys remember those big Hubba Bubba gums, like the huge ones that were like squares and tasted like strawberry and watermelon and a bunch of flavors mixed together? Well, my mom would never buy me those because she would say, they're so big, you don't need that. Your mouth is going to be like this. She would never buy them for me. So I remember that one time we were, because you know when you go pay, they have the little registers where they have all the candy and everything. And I remember I was like, Mom, please, quiero uno, cómprame uno. Buy me one, Mom, I really want one. And she'd always be like, no, Tanya, no. And I was like, you know what, I'm fed up with this. I'm going to get it. So me thinking I'm so bad, I stole one. And I put it in my pocket, walked up in the line, put it in my pocket. We went out, and I didn't wait to get home to open the gum and start eating it. No. I was sitting there in the car, unwrapping it, putting it in my mouth in front of my mom, and she told me, where did you get that from? I didn't buy you that. She literally took me by the ear, pulled me, took me all the way back to the store, and made me go return the candy and apologize to the lady. That was the most embarrassing day of my 4-year-old life. I was done there. I was like, you know what? I never want to be a robber. How tall are you? I am 5'1". People always say, oh my God, you seem so tall. But no, I am 5'1" in person. Okay, so one of my followers asked me if I have an iPhone, what kind of iPhone, and have I ever been addicted to any games on there? Well, I have an iPhone 6, a gold one with white, and there was this game, I was obsessed with it. Seriously, it was taking over my life, the Kim Kardashian Hollywood game. I was on level like 24. I felt like that was the hottest thing on this earth. I was a celebrity, had loads of money, but I had to delete that game. It was taking over my life. Like, I would be at work, like, oh my God, let me go to the bathroom, check my phone, I gotta go on a date, this and this and this. I got more attention from my boyfriend on that game than in real life, because, you know, I don't have a boyfriend. But at least it kept me entertained for a while, and yeah, it was a good game. I just had to delete it. It was just ruining me. So we are currently in spring break here in Ocala, and I got one of my questions, what have I done so far in spring break? And honestly, I haven't done anything but work, go to the gym because I'm trying to get big, hey. And I went to the river with a few friends, but I've been working doubles and just working, making that money. What is your dream car? My dream car is a big black Hummer with some black rims, just all black. I currently bought a car, and I love it. I love my little thing, my little love bug, that's what I call it. But I'm hoping to hopefully finish paying it off soon and start saving up to buy my Hummer, even though the gas is going to kill me. 10 cylinders. Yikes. That's crazy. But dream cars, they're dream cars. You're not supposed to have them in real life. What is your dream man? My dream man. I'll tell you guys my imaginary dream guy, and I'll tell you my real dream guy. My real dream guy would be Bruno Mars. He is just absolutely gorgeous, and his voice of an angel. But my imaginary dream guy, a mixed guy, maybe with some caramel skin, very tall, at least 6 foot, maybe 5'11", around there. Curly hair, some hazel or green eyes, kind of toned. Not really like big and muscly, but just toned. with a great personality who just spoils me and takes me out eating and shopping, and yeah, that's my dream guy. That's all I ask for. And it's not a liar or a cheater. That's it. What is the craziest dream you've had? Well, there's this dream I've been having. I've had like 10 times my whole life. The same exact dream, stops at the same exact spot. It's about 4 years ago, I used to have this little neighbor, and he was a little boy, and we would always go out and play Star Wars and Manhunt and a bunch of games. And so I had this dream that this pack of wolves came to my house. I was home alone, and I guess he was next door home alone as well at his house. And this pack of wolves came to the house, and they were chasing us and trying to get in the house, and he was coming over to play. And he came over, and these wolves just came in to my house, busted the door down, and were just chasing us around the house, outside, inside. And then all of a sudden, I guess I give up. In my dream, I get so tired of just being chased by wolves. I'm like, you know what? My life is done. Let me just end it here. And I lay myself down on my front like this, lay myself down, and then all of a sudden the wolf comes and goes right here where it's about to bite my face. The dream cuts off. And it's ridiculous because I'm always like, what is next? What is next? Does he eat me? What happens? Every time I dream that, it stops exactly there. And I've had that dream about 10 times, and I don't know if there's something wrong with me. Would you ever get a boob job? No. I mean, maybe I could just get like a Marvelous push-up bra from Victoria's Secret or Bombshell, and there we go. Never take it off. And that's all I wear. That's it. But no, I believe everything should be natural, all good. Okay? Because there's bras out there. They'll do the thing. They'll do support. Unless you take them off, and there we go. Little ant hills. That's it. It's kind of like when you're in the middle of doing something, you know, with the guy and everything, and you guys are in the mood and he about to take that bra off, and you're just like, no, do not take off the bra. I do not want to look like a 12-year-old little boy. Like, no. This bra has to give me the support I need. Do you have any siblings? No, I am the only child, the one and only. That's me, spoiled. What is one thing you don't like about yourself, or that you change about yourself? I kind of dislike that I have a round, little, fat, chubby face. That's about it. Another thing, I complain a lot. And I always have to have somebody there for me and, you know, comforting me and Tania this, Tania that. And I guess I'm just a very handsy kind of person. Like, I want people to be there for me and give me what I want and just comfort me and tell me that I'm cute, and yeah. And it kind of sucks sometimes because sometimes you don't find anybody who does that for you, you know? It's like you're just there. You have to tell yourself, I love me, and that's it, and kiss yourself. Do you have a boyfriend? No. No. If my pillow counts, then I do. Favorite celebrity? My favorite celeb would have to be Kim Kardashian, because people downsee her so much. They think that she's famous for nothing. But honestly, if you think about it, if she wasn't smart, how did she maintain the fame she has? How does she keep that? She's a powerful woman. Y'all just sleeping on her. Are you addicted to your phone? No. In all honesty, I'm not addicted to my phone because I don't have a lot of time to be on it. Yes, I do have my Snapchat and Instagram and text messaging and stuff, but sometimes people text message me and I don't even know who it is anymore. Like, I'll be like, who is this? Or I'll have like 60 unread messages, but that is because I don't have the time to go on my phone and check my messages and write people back. I'm a busy person. I go to school, I work, and that's it. Where is your dream place to live? I feel like I would like to live in New York or Chicago, just in the big city. A movie that made you cry had to be Titanic. I'm just a baby when it comes to romantic novels and romantic movies. Also The Notebook and The Vow. Pet peeve, can't stand people chewing. Like, if I'm next to you, you're like, don't do that. Don't do that. It gets on my nerves. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Like, you know when you scratch and there's a little noise, like the scratching noise? I can't stand that either. I can't stand scratching noises. I can't stand people chewing in my ear. And there's this other thing, my mom does it all the time. I'm always like, Mom, what are you doing? Like, she'll be eating whatever she may be eating, and she just like over exaggerates it. Like, if it's so good. This is so good. I hate that. Like, don't do that. Your food cannot taste that good. Favorite childhood memory was 3 girls. It was me, my cousin, her little sister, and we were like the three musketeers. I love my cousins, Cecia and Kayla. They're just, that's their names, and they were just amazing. We were this close. I also have my cousin Jonathan. He's a photographer and he's amazing at everything he does. And I have his sister, which is Katie. We would all get together and we were like into modeling and stuff. And Jonathan, he would like paint us, like draw us. He was amazing, very talented. And we would have like little runway shows and we would choose who the winner was. And every time I think about my childhood, I always refer back to that those were my best times with my cousins. And we would all get together on Christmas and we would just like, you know, play hide and seek, and it was just, we were really close. And it's just like, maybe you think maybe those were my best memories, because when you're a child you don't really have a lot of worries and you could just go on and play and do whatever, and there was no technology, we had no phones. I miss that. Have you ever been devastated, like felt like you failed? Kind of stupid and pointless, but I really don't like to make a lot of mistakes. I like to do everything great and everything, and I know nobody's perfect, right? But you still want to do everything right. I'm a waitress, so we have like these big platters, like fajita platters that we bring out, and they're like sizzling. And this guy, he had ordered one. This happened like 3 weeks ago, actually. It just hit me. I was like, man, yeah, I messed up. So I guess I was handing the guy his fajita, and I was working that day, all Sunday, and it was like one of my last tables, and I was like ready to go home. I was like, you know what, I'm done with this. I want to go home. But anyways, here I am bringing out this guy's fajita. I grabbed it. And when I go place it on the table, my fingers got cut under it and I burned my hand. I dropped it. That thing flipped. And he was sitting in the booth, but on the inside, and I was like right on the edge, so the fajita fell like right in the booth right next to him. And he just jumped up so quick. Oh my god, I was so embarrassed. When they left, we have like this little patio. I went out there, I was like bawling. I was like, I can't believe I did that. It got to me. I was like, man, or maybe it's just I've been just very stressed out, and maybe it just like that was just a reason to cry and just, you know, be all girly and cry my eyes out. And it was just crazy. Well, that was enough for this Q&A. I actually have to go to work, so I have to go get ready and leave because I only have a little bit of time to make it. But thank you guys so much for being interested in my life. If you have any suggestions on my next video, just let me know. I'll hopefully post in about a week or two. You know, I try to make videos and post as much as I can for you all. So just stay in touch with me, and I really appreciate you guys supporting me and everything. So in any way, if you have any questions, if you need to know anything, you know what, just subscribe first. For real, subscribe, hit the like button, and yeah, watch my videos, guys. Thank you. Love you guys all.